This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
On the double.
Watch run. Hey, watch the left. You must be
Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This defense for the Packers, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey, red.
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
Check, hunt.
He'll drop to throw. And complete to Drake London. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
Switch.
Hunt.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ready,
Here's
set.
2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Eyes on 10.
Ready, go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Set.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
35's the mic.
Smash, red.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Set.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Ready. Yellow, 22.
Watch the run.
Blue, striker.
Let's go, defense.
Ready, go.
They're going to try and throw. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
31's the mic. I got him. 31's the mic. 31's the mic.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
31's the mic. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that.
They'll go again to Jones. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. To throw is Rodgers. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Odd. 3 down.
Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd and 1 from the 2.
Hey, take 26. 31's the mic. Let's go, baby. We need turnover. Let's get that ball.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's on the 50. Hey.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
Defense. All day. Let's get it. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
They'll run it with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point safely through. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
35's the mic.
Hut, go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Danielle Hunter has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack.
Smash, smash.
Don't be scared.
White.
Check your hot read.
Ready.
Back to throw. Looking deep downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown, they got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Right, Roger. Check 13. 31.
Here's Rodgers to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Waddle hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at the 41-yard line.
Mike 35.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
22 needles. Hey, go steal.
Get wide. Big edge. Shift.
Hut.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
35's the
Needle blue.
Danny. Mike 35.
Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he is going to have a Falcons first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Mike 35.
Black Ultra.
That's what I do. Kill.
Set. Go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Daniil Hunter. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Hurry. Set, cut.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Ready.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
Guys, double tight. 4 down.
Black shot.
35's the mic.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing.
Cut, cut.
Now back to throw. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37. Needed 13, they got 14 on 3rd down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
45.
This
Right.
offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
35's the mic. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it.
Ready, go.
They're going to look to throw. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now.
Come on, set. Black 40.
Double dog.
Stripe it. Stripe it.
No. Off.
Set. Cut.
Got London on the slant. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Ready,
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
What you got, Heavy? Give me something. Give me something.
Ready, go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Down.
Already down
Yellow,
2 scores.
22.
They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
Watch left. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Shift.
Check 52.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Oh, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Here we go.
So
set.
after the
Black,
4th down
95.
conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25.
Mike 35. Mike 35.
Cut, go.
They'll drop to throw. Sharks got it, left side. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go.
2nd and 7 from the 20.
Big series right here. So we got to step it up.
Mike 35. Mike 35.
I'm coming.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Troy Anderson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. On the move past the 40. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Drill 52. Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Okay.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Shot 17. Set. Go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
On the ready.
Mike 35. All day, dog.
35's the mic.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
Set. Cut.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard.
Tight right there.
Ready.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
You ran into a brick wall, baby.
Light blue.
Mike 35. Mike 35.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you.
Cut.
Back to throw here. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 52 blue.
I got you, son. I got you, son.
Set. Cut.
They hand off to their big tight end. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Come on.
This will be
set.
play number 8
45.
here on the
Right.
drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Alert 3.
Ready. Go.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Ready.
Still
right.
in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
35's the mic.
Hey, get in the weight room.
Go.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On
The
set.
run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
All you get is a headache.
Cut. Go.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Check 3. Check 3.
Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What do we call them, run fits? Everyone was in the right place.
7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. This is Poole. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
You better be afraid of me.
35's the mark.
And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
319.
Some therapy after this.
Man left, man left. Hey, we got 3 down.
Rodgers going to go on fourth down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
This game has been a lesson, a clinic in how to throw the football. I mean, even with a big lead, They're not turning off the engine. They're not getting off the gas at all. They plan to keep going at them, and it's working for them.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. An inside give to Jones. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
31's the mic. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
On the jet sweep, here comes Waddle. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on 3rd.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Let's go. Black, 95. Red, cycle.
Mike 35, Mike 35.
Set, cut.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. 31's the mic.
It's our time. It's our time.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Rodgers throwing here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red.
Check 3, check 3.
Set, hut.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Safe.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Ready. Yellow. 43.
Let's go, D. Single, 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 single. Check 4, check.
Hut. Go.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Down. 10 black.
Daniil Hunter. Who else?